So, I gave up. Sod is just losing individuality in it. Everyone's just the fucking same. It's just, I can't do it. Sure, it's like, alright, profession stuff is cool and all, but, I mean, really? You're gonna let us craft an epic? The way they're gonna scale it's just gonna screw everything up, like, within the endgame stuff, too. It's like, especially with the way we're gonna be the honor grinding, and everyone's gonna be basically fucking Grand Marshal by the time we get to 60. Alright. It's pretty stupid. Yeah, I mean, the only, like, cool thing I'd say about it was doing that Divine Storm thing on the Paladin, yeah. Sure. Cool. Yeah. I think I'd rather stick to hardcore. There's more, it's cooler. Like this dude looking like he's got the whirlwind axe already. At level frickin' 30. Like that iconic weapon on a warrior is gonna mean nothing in SOD when they increase the cap to 40. It's gonna mean nothing. Cause you wanna know something? The fucking purple that's dropping out of that raid dungeon thing, it's probably better than that axe. I'm gonna say, because the proc thing. Yeah, I have my gripes about it, man. It's so dumb. Let me buff. Plus, Sod's gonna run into the problem that retail has. Like, you're looking at the screen, and you don't really feel like anything with what's happening with your HP bar. Holy shit, I'm looking for Crusader Strike. I've been playing it too much. Yeah, man. Like, I'm less focused on what's happening in front of me while I'm playing because of the button rotations you gotta do now. Because I'm constantly looking down here. I'm like, oh, gotta press this. Gotta wait for the soft cooldown. Gotta push that one. Gotta push that one. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And it's like I'm not looking at the screen of what's happening. It's become too high paced. It's like they should just stick to the golden rule. Less is more sometimes. Just like with dialogue. Sometimes you don't even fucking need it. It's like you don't need to add in all this shit, okay? Like, if you're gonna do the profession thing, sure. Like, maybe make a blue. See, it's like I can look at, oh yeah, man, this guy's got all this shit. Oh, hey, I kind of know the status effects and what this person has. And it's like, alright, well, that person's going to be dying soon, so I'll let that one run. Then I'll go to another one. And if they were going to have the runes in, which I'm sure they're going to add more, it's just, it's too much. It's too fucking much, man. This is what I call revenge. Why couldn't I just have done that on my warrior? This could have been me. This could have been me. You know, I want to add some more thoughts to Sod. So, the main reason why I don't want to play it level cap's 25. Sure, that's fun and all, and it's just they're gating it. It's not even, it's pointless. Just, unless you want to do your rep grinds and your honor thing, but it's like, dude, I've played this game. Okay, I don't want to do the same fucking battlegrounds over and over and over again. And it's boring. It's like, yeah, I get a fulfillment out of doing like one or two, but after that it's like, oh, kill me. Like, dude, I was doing the Grand Marshal grind, I got the commander, I just fucking gave up. I'm just like, dude, I'm done. Like, I was just so vegetableized in it, just laying there, sitting in Alterac, just AFK, trying to watch videos. I was so fucking bored. And that's basically SOD, except you have an extra button rotation. And then doing the Ashenvale open world thing, it's like, dude, people are fucking just camping the garbage, right? So it's just gated behind. Is that BOE? Oh, did I upgrade? Yeah, it's just gated behind exploits.
Farewell.
And yeah, I'd rather not deal with that. It's just, ugh. And then it's like, alright, man, you add in this commerce turn-in stuff, and it's just, sure. I guess that's a good addition to, like, the leveling thing, and then doing some interesting things with professions you normally wouldn't do, like the spiced wolf meat. I don't think I've ever made that in cooking, and that was interesting to do just for a little extra rep for it, I guess.
Go with honor.
But yeah, dude, just the end game, they're just letting, it's like, your level 25 cap, that raid, and it's, dude, seriously, why do you need to add so many extra abilities into it? Like, this is not retail. It's not retail. Why do we have, like, 4 or 5 like, fucking mechanics on a boss? And at level 25? And that just gets you thinking, okay, what are they gonna do later on? This ain't no fucking mythic raid, man. Of course, like, I did it. Easy. But it's just like, for the majority of people, it's just like, fucking, I don't want to stand on something. Or, you know, one specific ability I gotta avoid so I don't fuck over the whole raid. That's it. But now it's just like they want to stress this, like, oh, everybody has to be like. Then one person fucks up, everybody's fucked because they dropped a person. They don't have DPS. It's so dumb. I hate that they do that. Just catering to mid-maxer and fuckwads, man, and it's dumb. And like everybody's just falling for the hype. They are. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. Like, the only thing I would have wanted to see from SOD is just maybe a little more intricacy with some of the unused assets in the world that you never really would go to. Right? Like, there's certain caves where it's just like, what the fuck is this here for? Like, nobody uses it, nobody does anything. Grim Batol, you know, all that shit. Like, do something with that. Like, it doesn't have to be end game stuff, you know, it could be like another thing added. Like, they didn't need to do the shit with BFD, they could have just done anything with all the other unused shit, you know, and then done that as a raid. Yeah, I've kind of just had it. I'm just gonna stick to this. Get to 60. Hopefully don't get a disconnect, kill, die. Because I honestly was in the clear on that other paladin until that disconnection happened. Everyone's just falling for the bait like usual, man. Just go play retail, okay? Like, dude, like take this for an example. This paladin, it's semi support and like semi tank, semi DPS, right? Like it doesn't need to be outputting from what other classes do. Like warrior either is pure DPS or pure tank. You should not be outperforming them in both of those fields. Especially with all this utility I have compared. It's stupid. It's like the classes don't matter anymore. It's like, oh, I have a fucking whirlwind. I have more than you. It's like, why would I want to play this class? They should just delete that class then. Seriously. And it's just like, oh, I'm gonna make warlocks into tanks and caster. They got a pet. They're better than mages. Okay, just delete mages. Like, what do we need them for? A portal? Well, you could just have a warlock and summon somebody. Just delete them if that's what you want to do. Like hunters and rogues, right? Just combine them. Why even have this other extra shit? And I swear to God, they changed hunters mana bar to focus. Just combine rogue and hunter at that point. And then just add a sub-spec. Yeah. It's like this too, right here. This is another example of something that they could have done with. Open up something in Ironforge. They could have done something with the Ironforge thing. They could have done a lot of things. Because there's a lot of stuff in the original that they scrap for ideas, right? Like this span of shit here. Up here. Behind Stratholm. Whatever the fuck's over here. There's another thing here in between this. You know. It's like there's so much stuff they could have just done. And I honestly think that all they should have done is maybe... Ah, fuck. I just want to be done talking about this crap. I really do. It's like, why do I want to stress about it? It's just people always just want to be like, oh, hey, no, retail. Retail's so good. Retail. Dude, I've been done with retail since... I want to say Legion. I think I just did Nighthold and I was just done after that. Because it's just like... I don't want to play games where it's just like I gotta spur out on the goddamn keyboard and be at 100% focused at all times. It's like, that's not fun. Like, if I was with, like, friends or something and, like, competitively playing and it's, like, showing my skill up, sure. I would say, like, yeah, that's a good additive. But it's all fucking solo player based. No one talks. And it's, like this right here, right? The aesthetics, the whatever models and all that. Like, oh... It feels well fitted. This is a word. Yeah, it fits together. And retail just feels clunky and it feels weird. Like I don't feel like I'm immersed in the character anymore, just because the model's fucking weird. Uh, Abilities and stuff, the noises they make, and the graphics of what they do. It's just ugh. That's why I don't play retail anymore, especially with so saturated in crap. It's like, oh yeah, we have all these worlds yet nothing. I'm gonna go on a tangent here. Okay, so your expansions, right? You go through them. Everything's meaningless. And now with retail, where we're at is like everything's meaningless. It's like you come in for a patch, you go to the next patch, everything that you did in the previous patch means nothing, and so on and so forth. Same shit as always, right? And all the collections you have is just kind of stupid. Like it means really nothing. No one really gives a shit because everybody has it pretty much. Now, the only exclusivity that you should bring into it is, oh, the people who have played the expansion got the shit. Well, guess what? The people who are now currently playing cannot go back and get that stuff. So, they have that stuff now. Like, you're giving people a way of showing, oh, shit. I've never seen the courier before. It's the first time I've seen it. Exclusivity. You know what I'm talking about? Because it governs, like, agency of a player, you know, and the way they want to play and look and feel, you know, immersion. It's a pretty core element of any type of fantasy world. You want to retract people away from reality, in a way. Yeah, I'd rather not be, That's what games... Dude, I don't want to talk about it. It's gonna get political. See, at least with hardcore, you feel it. Like, there's a satisfaction in reaching level 30. There really is. Like, I was honestly shocked that I wasn't as bummed out on the Warriors as I should have been, but I'm guessing it was more due to, like, I didn't feel like I was doing damage. It just felt like crap. Even when I was buying gear, I couldn't even pull really more than one mob still. It's kind of pathetic. But I would still rather do that than play with Sod. Because the only purpose that it would serve is if they were able to do Classic Plus correctly, but I don't think they're going to. There's way too much shit. They're adding way too many mechanics. It's becoming bloated. Then they added another mount. Yeah. That's what we need. Add more of that shit. We really don't need. Now, I bet you Naxxramas isn't even gonna have, like, the best gear anymore. How much you wanna bet? Everybody's gonna be in Grand Marshal gear by the time level 60 drops because we're so fucking slow. about releasing content because they're gonna gate it at level 40 next. And no Mercan's gonna be the new raid. Whoop-de-doo. I know. I can't just sit here and whine all the time about this shit. It's like I should just stop feeding Blizzard my money, really. Honestly, I think that I was sort of done with all of it after Wrath, I think. I just pop on every now and then because my brother was playing or friends, you know. Otherwise, I didn't really give a shit. I mean, I guess I sort of got a little bit back into when Siege of Orgrimmar came around. It's kind of like the only, like, story-wise. Because it felt like Warcraft again, you know? It's like I'm done fighting these big, bad bullshit things. It's like, finally we get something that is a little bit more grounded. To the roots, you know? And holy shit, dude, the whole story. I just don't think people know how to write stories anymore. I'm just trying to think of something in recent memory here that actually had good story. I mean, obviously there's been some pretty good anime with some good story. Like, Japanese can still write, Koreans can write. But yeah, dude. I guess Tarantino film? The Hollywood thing was kind of fun. But I don't really give it remarks. You know, like some of the cooler stuff. Game-wise, it's like, eh. Baldur's Gate, I mean, eh. Story's kind of meh. And Capcom's just on a remake spree. They can't make any more stories. Resident Evil 7, I guess the first half was alright. Why'd you go invisible, you stupid bastard? Can't buff you when you do that. I need some clam. God damn. Was Resident Evil 6? Because I did not like 8. It's like if you're gonna go down a Van Helsing route, just fucking go full board with it, alright? Just. Why even bother with this whole infection? Stupid stuff. When was 7 being released? That like 2018? I think it was, right? Iron or gold? I can't do gold. Oh man. Oh yeah, GTA 6 was announced, wasn't it? Don't buy it. Fucking sheeple. Stop pre-ordering shit. Stop buying this stupid shit off their stupid ass game modules, right? Their shops, their passes. Like, just stop giving them the money. They'll stop doing it. Why do you think games were like they were back in the day, where you just bought one game and you had everything to it? Because that's where the money was. Just like the message. That's all companies cater to. They don't have morals or obligations to whatever you fucking think or feel. They just want your money. And they'll say anything that makes you feel better about yourself. Just to get that fucking cold hard cash. It's fucking... Oh my god, dude. I don't want to get into it. Oh my god, I hate talking this shit. Ugh, it's just gonna make me feel like shit. So let's go into the... Alright. Human beings in general. Alright. Conform to societal norms always. Because they don't want to feel left out. And when you're young, you are impressionable, of course. And you want to appease the people that you learn from, right? Your mentors or role models. And so that becomes like a staple in your mind as you progress through life. Because you have this voice that's constantly looping in your head, and that's the people who have, you know, taught you the things you know that growing up and through life. And those are the voices that ring in your head. You think they're your own voice, but it's actually them speaking the shit. Like, it's pretty important as a child, right? It really fucking is. And I'm honestly shocked that human beings in general just like... Yeah, let's just send them off onto some random asshole that's online and let them learn from that person. And that we're at society as it is now. So you got a bunch of whining, complaining. What I'm doing right now, actually. You know, if you're listening, yeah, you're susceptible to it too. It's honestly just a plague on society, man. Just listen to others, and then that just becomes your opinion because you don't have one in yourself. And it's quite shocking how fucking, like, infectious it is throughout human race. That's why the most important thing, or I mean the most dangerous thing, actually, are ideas. If ideas stew within the minds of the masses, and it starts becoming truth, well, then you end up with a new type of, God, I can't think of a word, but I'm just gonna say faction. It's not really controlled by people who are in control. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, so grand scale of, like, government and people or monarchy and person or peasant. You know, it could just be everyday life within, like, a small social structure of friends and family groups, you know. Because there's always somebody who, like, calls the shots, invites the people, you know, and kind of tries to get everyone together. There's always one person within that group that does all that shit. Just like, as you see in this game, there is a guild leader. sets up events, manages the group, deals with the drama. Because everybody looks to a leader. And yet, we don't operate like normal mammals when there is a leader. It's like if for some reason the people who are under that leader decide that they don't like what the leader's doing, then they're going to start talking behind the leader's back and getting other people who are like-minded about the situation, and they do the form of a small group. And they stab that person in the back. And then that new person becomes the leader. And that's what's happened throughout history, time and time again. And it has not changed. It's been that way. Forever. Just go look at history, man. It's never changed. It's still going to be that way. And there's just small little additive bonuses that give you more power to that situation. Resources. Having more people. Bigger families. It's just... I don't even know where I'm going. Fucking getting lost. Dude, this is how triggered I am about this sod shit. It's like they're gonna destroy this fucking game. They're gonna destroy it, man. I don't believe in them. And you wanna say it's a beta test? Because it's just through a season? It's like, dude, you have no idea what's gonna come. Like their 3 expansion shit that they announced. Like, they're gonna do it in rapid succession. Like, essentially what you're gonna be doing... So you know those patches that they would release throughout the expansion? There's like 3 of them probably. Oh, wait, 3? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3 expansions announced. I'm gonna pay full price for each patch then? Oh, shit. I'm paying more money. It's like, what's happened? It's like the human beings are getting more retarded or something? What the fuck's going on? I felt like I was the dumbest person. But Jesus Christ. What happened? I should not be able to differentiate this bullshit and understand this stuff. I should be a mindless consumer. Oh my god, he's become self-aware. We must shut him down. Hurry. We need to put more fucking fluoride in his water tap. God damn, man. Bubbles up, man. Bubbles. Bubbles up. God, dude, just give me the turtle meat. Iridescent pearl, too? That'd be nice. But then that means I gotta... level up blacksmith. Which means that's the warrior. But I don't want to do it without engineering, man. I don't want to die. Because not having... God, I can't click. Not having a target dummy to escape. Plus no weapon, man. Weapons is so important. And unless I'm gonna pay somebody to give me level 30 whirlwind weapon, I gotta get a purple. I gotta get Zerathil. I mean, Fiery War Axe. Or Nightblade. I'm still on the fence. I was thinking 2 one-handers are better at lower level. Then a two-hander. So glad I got it all off my chest. I don't gotta stew about it no more. Just play the game. Hopefully not die. I'm gonna finish up South Shore. And then go Shimmering Flats. Cause there's like 5 or 6 quests or something out there. And then like there's a thing you grab out. You need to be level 32 before you walk that way. Dustwallow Marsh. It's like a ruin thing at the edge of Barrens. And Dustwallow Marsh. It's like a 3 quest turn-in, which is like 10,000 XP or something. 10,000 is 1/5 of my level. I'll take that. Iridescent. I've been playing SOD so much I keep looking for Crusader Strike. Like Crusader Strike. Like I'll say, yeah, okay, you could have added Crusader Strike. But Divine Storm, man? No. No. No, 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 no. Not an ability that should have been put in. That's too many. Like Crusader Strike should have been a bigger quest chain to get. I think the Exorcism thing was a good additive. Divine Sacrifice obviously should have been in the game. Hand of Reckoning seems a little too overpowered. I think they should have got that at level 60. I don't think they should have had a taunt so early on. And Avenger Shield? That one I'd put up on the fence, but the rest of the shit, I don't see a point to. The Horn? That's so dumb. That's fucking... Just do something with the trinket. Or, yeah, was it a trinket? The Horn? Yeah, like, just do something with that. That thing was a piece of junk. Like, who the hell wants 200 armor? What the fuck? That's like a 1% damage reduction, right? Or not even? Oh, not, yeah, dude, they could have added Emerald Dream into. Yeah. More stuff, better stuff. I wanted them to get away from just being engineer only. It's getting so dumb. Oh yeah, I'm gonna gate PvP with just engineer only. Kinda ridiculous. How about a blacksmith only thing? Or an alchemy only thing? I mean, then again, people are going to exploit that and have double profession, but hey, they played the game. They made the money. They can do it. That's agency. And I don't know what the hell you can do with bots. I really don't. Alright. I don't know how you stop that. Unless people are reporting it. But... I want an MMO, man. I really do. I want, like... There is this anime out currently, okay? It's like Shangri-La or something. Like, it's showing the aspect of what single player brings to MMO. Like, you are a person in a large world, okay? A lot of things that aren't discovered because people normally want to stick together in a dangerous world. So normally when you go in a solo player, there's different, you know, gameplay things that you can do, and you get certain stuff for that reward because you did that. Like, that's like the journey. It's a journey, dude. like you've progressed, you've done the time, you've done something dangerous on your own. Like there should be some sort of component or NPC that shows up. Like I think that's really cool. It's not like they can't put the AI in. I mean, this is a very simple game right here. This, like, I already know how all of it works. Like, when they get into the extra polygons and graphical shit, I don't know about any of that, but I know this game itself. It's just a placeholder with a transparent model with a collision. That's all it is. It's just a XYZ axis. Like that sky and everything is just a bleak backdrop. Like I've easily put sky in the world. Wish I was able to save that so I could show it. Like before I was done with that gaming class, which only took for like 3 months or something. Or I think half a year. I don't remember. But the second game I was going to be developing was going to be like a zombie apocalypse. I had, what was it, 6 apartment or like tower structures. Which I was thinking of a shop or an apartment, a couple of apartments. And it was like you're going to spawn in like an apartment. And there's going to be like police vehicles and like stuff was blocked off. And then there's going to be zombies. And it was like I had all the stuff on the ground. All I had to do was implement like a reactive thing for like this creature's trying to come to you. And when it gets to you, it's gonna have this animation. And if it does it, you're dead. That's all I had to do. And boom, zombie apocalypse. And it was easy just to do the shoot projectile thing and collision hits and then ooh. Health bar, it reaches a certain integer and then it dies. I mean number. I was getting pretty close with it. It was small, but you know. Because you know that they can add that NPC shit. They have it in retail. Like having an NPC show up. And then has an exclamation mark on them. Whoa. Almost like Skyrim and their NPC module. They're gonna have a follower with them. The only issue I have with it is if everybody had. I don't like it that everybody has things. I don't want everybody to have things. I want quality of things. Things to be of quality. Right? Like everything needs to be a Faramir here. Everything needs to show their quality. I love not having to refresh find minerals. But I do. Only problem I have with hardcore is just the fact that I need to use the bathroom sometimes. And it's like, I don't want to AFK anywhere. I would rather shit myself than die. It's not healthy. Hold up, maybe I can just go back here and like exit out. Yeah, like this is good. Okay. Oh my god, dude. I really gotta fucking. Woo.